Well, it's the final game of what's been an outstanding tournament. This is New Zealand Water Polo, 18 and under. It's the women's gold medal match. Canterbury versus the Atlanta City Tridents. Canterbury. You've got the red and black versus the blue. So we'll hand you over to the Canterbury team being introduced by our MC Fabian. There we go. So that's the introductions that have been done. Malia Josephson, in the honour of officiating this national championship decider. Atlanta City Tridents, wonderful program. The Canterbury side was hosts last year, and there's a few familiar names from that particular team. And the Tridents, well, they have been very, very impressive. There's the Canterbury side, and returnees from last year, the Western sisters. They've got head coach of Fraser Bickley. Will be a challenge though, Kurt, and that's not being disrespectful to Canterbury. Atlanta City have just been, the Tridents have just been really good, really solid, really consistent over a period of time.
Yeah, they're really dominant. They've got lots of quality players. Ones to look out for. Izzy Jackson leads the team really well. Defence, and Sophie Shorter-Robinson went to the Under-20 World Championships in 2019. So that's 2 years ago, and here she is still as an Under-18 player. So, you know, Millie Quinn, they got firepower everywhere. Canterbury, they're going to need to shut them down first, and then go from there. They've got some Emma McClure, excellent left-hander, and the two Western sisters are great athletes.
So the blue caps, the Atlanta City Tridents, the white trimmed with red, that is Canterbury. Deciding game. New Zealand Water Polo, 18 and under, national championships on Sky Sport Next. The ball is dropped in at Waikato Diocesan, and the Tridents with the first victory. In terms of claiming possession, and straight away Aggie Weston to get in there for Canterbury.
Well,
pushed quite high.
Oh, good press. There's a kick there. This is excellent work.
Going. Oh.
That was excellent work. Tamsin Mills worked extremely hard on Sophie Shorter-Robinson, centre back. Nice press. Good start by Canterbury.
Well, that's what they needed to do. Made a great start. Quinn. There you see Fraser Bickley.
Turnover ball.
Who gets that? And it's claimed.
Now Lauren Batchelor.
Batchelor. Now to move forward with a shot. And it's nicely parried down by Eve Gath.
Yeah, early shot by Millie Quinn in the shot clock.
Finding Eve Weston.
It's good.
Coming out wide to McClure.
Good isolation play. Aggie Weston with Sophie Shorter-Robinson. Exclusion. That's a good mismatch. That's well done by Canterbury. First time Aggie Weston went into centre forward. Izzy Jackson was on her.
Eve Weston continue to rotate around. Shot. Good save by Lara Johns.
Yeah, nice block. Good shot by Emma Bone.
Trying to flick that ball through. Miscommunication, I think.
Yep, I think
They
so
thought
too.
Millie Quinn was going to continue with that drive and decided to hold up. Big long outlet pass.
It's just good play. Aggie Western taking Izzy Jackson away from where she wants to be, playing defence in the middle of the pool.
In there, but
Nice steal by Violet Perry. Off to Yale.
not a bad spot to go to.
On scholarship.
What do you think as well? There's only a few New Zealand athletes that have gone to that very prestigious school. I know, speaking with a member of the New Zealand rowing eights, the youngest member, had come back because of the situation with the pandemic. He was studying astrophysics and I don't think what the other particular part of his studying was. But yeah, he would put that on hold, so obviously we know what a wonderful learning institution it is, and people
Absolutely.
forget it does actually have some very good sporting programs as well. He was part of the rowing team at Yale. So of course, the Olympic Games not too far away. Begin tonight actually, believe it or not. Well, there'll be some great water polo action for you to enjoy there.
Will be indeed.
Certainly no New Zealand team, but what you're seeing here on the coverage today on Sky Sport Next is it is not beyond the realms that you will see
Absolutely.
a New Zealand team at an Olympic Games.
Oh!
Great work. Gee, this is a heck of an opening to this game. 3 minutes in, still no score, but not for a lack of action, that's for sure, Kurt.
Yeah, good battle there. Izzy Jackson and Aggie Western. No clear winner. Oh, that's nice. Offensive foul called. That looked pretty strong to me.
That was Hannah Milne, was it?
I think so.
Wow. Yep. Another lob.
Yeah, a little late pass. Summer Irvine with a late pass to Aggie Western. Millie Quinn. Nice move to the inside. And exclusion.
Well, really no other option there. Left for Summer Irvine. She had to do something. She'd been beating Orleans up. We get our first goal.
No,
No.
it was an exclusion inside 5 metres. She played the ball and then shot it. Can't do that. Has to be a foul outside 6. And now Bella Broadmoor excluded.
I'll tell you what, Aggie Western in the first, what are we talking, 4 minutes of this game has just been working so hard. Young lady for Canterbury in cap 11.
Emma McClure. Yeah, really good start for Canterbury. What they needed. Put some scoreboard pressure. Nice. Good shot. Cross cage.
Took advantage of the extra woman advantage they had in the pool. And Canterbury out in front.
Loose pass.
Is it just me? The Trident's a little bit rattled here, Kurt Goldfield.
Oh, they might be a little nervous actually.
You could say they were probably the favoured team, but Canterbury's come out and really got stuck into them right from that opening defensive set.
Yeah, they have indeed. Working hard.
Now looking as the goal scorer, McClure.
Oh, good drive by Abby Moody here. And ball stolen by Millie Quinn. And away. 3-on-2 opportunity.
Great counter. A bit of bend, pops up. Ooh.
Over the top.
There's some frustration from Angie Winstanley Smith. You see the opposite side, a very calm Fraser Bickley there. Just calm it down.
Another
Won't
steal.
be pleased with that. Big long pass, great outlet.
Ball under.
To it. Josephson with that call from the far side. As always, a big thank you to our officials for the great work they've done over the course of this entire tournament. So glad you're with us. Sky Sport Next, final game. New Zealand Water Polo 18 and under national championships. Auckland Diocesan School. Moody.
Yeah, working hard on Violet Perry.
Shot clock down.
Dumped the ball.
Had no choice.
No. Attack was over.
A big long outlet.
Early entry. Oh.
And wide.
Yeah. 5 seconds left.
Death. Lobs that one. And so, 6 minutes in, first quarter gone, and it's Canterbury who have just hustled and bustled their way to a 1-0 advantage.
Yeah, they have indeed. They're not dominating the shots. Certainly Atlantis have had plenty, just not on target, so the execution not as well as Atlantis would like, but a tough start, and this was always going to be a tough match for Canterbury, so they've got to start tough, and they've started tough.
But they're working constantly. We mentioned the work of Aggie Weston in front of the cage, how she is just battling, fighting, scrapping, and really making the defenders work for it. This was a woman advantage they had on the exclusion. Drills it. Lovely shot. Straight across. Nothing that Lara Johns can do about it. Okay, we know that Angie Winstanley-Smith is a really, really good coach. What's the calmer message that she will be giving to her charges right now?
Improve the execution. Number one. You know, that looked a little nervous for Atlantis. Most of them have been there and done that before, so they should be fine. But, you know, what I really liked about what Canterbury were doing was that Aggie Weston was really hard early on. Then when she wound up with Izzy Jackson, who's a very strong defensive player, Abby Moody then came to the front, tried to attack. So they're really throwing it all at them at the moment as Canterbury.
Right, as we now get ourselves set, and it's going to be Millie Quinn again going up against Emma McClure. Now officials switch over as well, so it'll be Malia Josephson drop the ball, and it's again the Tridents getting first use as they did in the opening quarter.
Oh, nice move, Izzy Jackson. Then pulled out. Good entry pass, penalty. A nice entry pass from Millie Quinn. Again, back to better execution, better quality pass, get the reward. Sophie Shorter-Robinson draws the penalty on Tamsin Mills.
It's going to be Millie Quinn to take the penalty.
Oh, good shot.
Uses the surface of the water nicely. And just like that, we're back at 1-1.
That's a good penalty.
We come. And that's the sort of start that Coach Winstanley-Smith would have wanted to, Kurt. Just good execution.
Yeah.
Didn't look rushed, looked a lot more patient, not as harried as what they were in that first quarter. Now they're trying to turn up the wick a little bit defensively. And try and get that ball in, but it's been lost. And that might have been Eve Weston losing control of that one for
Emma McClure.
Was McClure.
Yeah. Eve Weston through the pass. Eve Weston now going to centre back. Playing in a zone.
They came out with hustle and bustle. Now they're sitting a little bit.
Yeah, they've gone to a zone. Great shot. Great shot, Millie Quinn. Cross cage.
Well, you have success being so positive defensively. Why go away from it? Why go to a zone and basically sit?
I think in this case, Eve Weston wound up with Sophie Shorter-Robinson. It was a mismatch to me. Looking at this game, it looks to me that when Tamsin Mills, number 3, is marking Sophie Shorter-Robinson, they're going to press. That's what another soft turnover there.
So again, it's Quinn.
Yeah.
Dribbling with that ball, chasing back is McClure. Is she forced?
Oh, no. That's fortunate for Atlantis.
Coming
entry
across.
pass. Oh, good help. Oh, unlucky there. It's good help by Emma McClure.
See why they're trying to get that ball in though to Sophie Shorter-Robinson. She's trying to establish herself. Nice movement here now. It's a lot more calm.
Oh, this is
a lot
nice.
more controlled.
That's a good block. That's a nice block. That's a well-worked 6-5.
It's a nice save, but that's so different to what we saw a matter of only about 2-3 minutes ago.
Correct. Execution has improved.
Got heavy time to play. Happy to do that. Back up high.
Oh, another good block. That's an excellent block by Eve Gath. I don't think the referee saw that. Pretty sure she tipped that over with her right hand.
Go now to Weston. It's Aggie Weston. Sister Eve wearing cap number 6. Aggie in 11.
Eve going into centre forward.
Abby Moody.
Good mismatch here. Eve Weston. 6'2". Oh, great shot!
Wow.
Abby Moody.
Well, have some of that. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, great shot, Abby Moody.
She shook her head and just like, oh, there we go here. Wham.
Yeah, too much power for Lara Johns.
Nice placement as well, just skipping it. Nice death stare though, coming from the goalie towards the goal scorer.
Oh, another penalty. That's a great move by Sophie Shorter-Robinson. Good entry pass, Hannah Milne. I think Gemma Burrows may be on 2 exclusions here. 2 majors.
Shorter-Robinson to take.
Oh!
Wow!
That's a good block. Key moment.
Well, really has opened this game. It's providing all sorts of energy. Saw plenty of it in the first 6 minutes. There's a different kind of energy we're seeing now. It's a little bit more intense as the pace has slowed somewhat. It's Eve Weston trying to move forward as Moody slapped away.
Izzy Jackson again, and now Millie Quinn has a lead break on this side. Covered up.
Over the corner. It's Hannah Milne. Moody just picks it off. It's an odd sort of a shot as we saw that the line. There really wasn't a line, you threw it anyway. Oh, here's a great opportunity.
Moody again.
For Moody.
Oh.
Well saved.
Yeah.
Lara Johns. Now she fires back. A chance now for Milne.
It's a good pass. That's a...
Oh, superb. That is superb.
Another goal to Millie Quinn. I don't think... I think if she hadn't have blocked it, it still would have gone in. If you look at that lane, that looks to me like it's going top corner.
Oh, Eve Weston tried. Deflection actually gave her keeper a chance as well, but so much pace on that. Trident's up. 3-2. Canterbury with Moody. There they go again.
Oh, good work,
wow.
Aggie Weston.
Man, she buckled that crossbar. So it rocked back in the water.
And that was on Izzy Jackson, the Atlanta's strongest centre back.
I was going to say, that's no easy feat.
No.
Oh, there's a big chance here. Weston comes out. Quinn wanting to work to Perry. Violet goes back across. The inside hasn't gone in.
That's a nice shot.
A lot more fluidity to what Atlanta City are doing in this second quarter. Still 80 seconds to go. And they look and go to Moody. Weston. Really battling quite hard. Millie Quinn.
Bella Broadmoor, she never played the ball. That's a clear exclusion.
Another advantage for Canterbury with 1:05 left. 14 on the shot clock.
Stolen. That is a good steal by Alabama. Oh no. Referee called ball under.
15 on the shot clock. Into work. Irvin. Save. Lots of arms for Irvin to try and shoot through. Outlet goes to the right hand side. The crowd in attendance at Auckland Diocesan School.
Holly Gardner into the pool.
Crossbar, out it comes.
Oh, Brian Elliott.
Gaff. They're taking a lot of time. Lob one in there, and that should be the end of the second quarter.
There's 1 second. And that will be.
So, this is a really great contest we're seeing. Atlanta City in front by 3-2. But two very contrasting quarters of water polo. Kurt, compare that one to what you saw out of the first.
Oh, look, Millie Quinn stepped up. Better execution from Atlantis. You know, they won that quarter 3-1. So, pretty dominant effort. Just better execution, better entry passes to Sophie Shorter Robinson. Drew a penalty, two penalties. So, yeah, just a much better executed quarter.
There is.
Again, working your triangles like you spoke about before.
You see the first of the penalties taken by Millie Quinn. Drills it nicely, and then not too long after, gave them the advantage this year.
Nice lane, good shot.
Another one from Millie Quinn. This here.
Abby Moody.
Let's uncork one, eh?
Yeah, good shot, Abby Moody.
And then we saw more nice work. That was always going to be tough to stop.
Yeah, it was unlucky. It was a good shot by Millie Quinn. Nearly blocked by Eve Weston.
So Quinn been outstanding. And that there as well, though, it's got to be said, there was a missed penalty attempt by Sophie Shorter Robinson. Nice save by Eve Gath and the goal for Canterbury. As the team's now ready for the third quarter. And you just feel, Kurt Goldsworthy, that if Canterbury can just keep hanging in there, keep it within a goal.
Yeah.
Obviously, they'd prefer to be leading, heading into it, but you just think as Aggie Weston.
Yeah, they just got to. They got to
hang.
Yeah, they got to
Just
stay
keep
in it,
hanging.
and Atlantis are not used to scoreboard pressure, so stay in the battle.
Great quote from a very good rugby player by the name of Liam Messam. People talk about scoreboard pressure, and someone scoffed at it, and Liam just turned around and said, "Scoreboard pressure is real. You look up at it, it makes your mind do silly things. It makes you think. It does exert that sort of pressure that people go, wow, athletes wouldn't feel that no matter what the level." Well, they do, and that's coming from a guy that's played 180 odd games of Super Rugby. If he stays fit, he could play his 100th game of provincial rugby. He went to World Cup 2015 as well. Knows a thing or two about the sporting psyche. They're trying to get in again. Trying to target Western a lot.
Yeah.
And the Trident's very much now aware of that.
Yeah, one of the things by doing that though is you're dragging all the defenders to her as well, so you're not going to give up a counter attack. So not a bad option.
Oh, great pass.
Oh, that's too easy. Ball under. That was too easy a pass in.
Sophie Shorter Robinson. Big outlet. Grabbing that one. Eve Weston trying to work down that right-hand side, or is it McClure? The 5 and the 6 on the caps, very similar.
Eve Weston with the ball now. Sophie Shorter Robinson. Abby Moody excluded. Good work by Millie Quinn in the transition.
So here's a great chance. The clock showing how much time the player has in the exclusion, so still 10 to go.
Izzy Jackson from here is dangerous.
A little tip there, I think, by Gath, but
Enough.
Kurt alluded to that, just highlighted just how dangerous Izzy Jackson is. Wonderful talent. We've heard in your post-match interviews, Kurt, some of them saying about, well, you know, chance maybe to go and study overseas, and I know things and play some water polo while they study. Obviously things very challenging at the moment given the pandemic situation around the world. It's a big shot there from
good field block.
Aggie Weston.
Good field block by Millie Quinn, I think, and then Millie Quinn again away on the counter attack.
Oh, this is nice. She's already got 3.
Give her
Now
a
she's got 4.
Yeah, that's good play. Strong on the field block, then straight away. Putting Aggie Weston under pressure.
Nicely done.
Good
She's
shot.
underneath the arms of Gath, who's been really good. Nice outlet pass as well.
Yeah,
that's a great ball from Lara Jones.
Yeah, that's not easy. 20-metre pass.
Now, 2-goal advantage. Biggest lead of the game thus far. This is the gold medal match. New Zealand Water Polo 18 and under national championships from Auckland. Big, strong shot there.
And I think
There
Millie
another
Quinn's away.
opportunity.
Oh, well done, Eve Gaff. That's good play.
She had to. The ball's gone in, but no.
Ball under.
It was already called by our officials.
Yeah, Sam Wiley called ball under as Millie Quinn put her hand on top and we lost sight of the ball.
Angie Winstanley Smith. Lucy Hamilton. Batchelor over her.
Oh,
Reaching up. Battling, trying to get that ball, Tamsin Mills. This is coming from Milne.
yeah, 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Come back.
Turnover.
Loose pass, and now that pressure we've spoken about is reversed and it's on Canterbury.
Violet Perry down the pool. Izzy Jackson into centre forward. And out. Ella Palmer centre forward. Oh, good pass. That's a nice pass.
Now it's starting to come a little bit better
Yeah, that
for
was
the Tridents. They've absorbed that initial pressure. Now they're starting to exert some of their own. This is just nice stuff.
Yeah, Ella Palmer drawing 2 defenders. Lucy Hamilton leaving Lauren Batchelor on the backside of the goal, and Izzy Jackson able to find him.
So this is the 4th game we've seen. We've seen victory so far for Waikato and Harbour in the bronze medal matches. We saw a wonderful performance by Seawolf to win the gold in the men's. We're seeing it again now with the Tridents, all 3 of them, in terms of the different styles of passes that they are able to pass. The ability of your goalkeeper to be able to go with the long outlet pass, the shorter passing, the ability to drive in at the back post and get those little lob passes coming in from the wing. It's something that stood out on all 3 of the victors so far, and the team that's currently up at the moment by 3 goals and possibly looking to extend it to a 4th. This has been a good 3rd quarter. Exclusion.
Yeah.
Advantage.
Well, that was unlucky. Nearly ball under. Violet Perry,
Over the
she's got a
top.
big shot. Plenty of power. Nice block, Eve Gaff. That's a good timeout. Breaks some momentum. You know. Not too
30 seconds
bad.
to go. And so Coach Fraser Bickley just wants to have a bit of a chin wag. There it is. Coaching staff, Fraser Bickley, head coach. Hamish Sullivan, Dave Mills is their manager. It's Fraser at the moment. Right over his shoulder, great shots.
Fraser Bickley, former national junior coach. Come back into coaching. Great to see him back, adding to the strength of coaches in Canterbury.
Well, that was just something when I was talking to Ollie Poynton from Seawolf just prior to the start of our broadcast today. I think that's one thing that appears just to be going from strength to strength, is there just seems to be a really good range of coaches now sort of spreading themselves around, which from your point of view as the high performance manager, getting good quality coaching in depth must be something that you would absolutely treasure in spades.
Absolutely. There's still a lot of work to be done. We're quite blessed at under 18 level, but a little bit younger, the fundamentals, you can't, we've all got to have really good fundamentals to play this game. It's so technical.
So is it better for you to have good coaching at this level or to have good coaching at the elite level? What's the balance?
Well, sometimes the best coaches should be at the under 12 and 14 level, teaching the skills that are required. But we saw, when we're seeing good execution, then we know they've got the skills. And that's the key, is if the execution's not good, that's
nice.
good. That's good.
Has it gone in? Did it cross?
Goal judge says yes.
The Gaff says no, but the advantage is now out. Let's have a look at this one.
It's pretty close.
Over there, getting it in. It's a great shot. Ooh.
Tough for us to tell.
Well, wasn't tough though for Malia Joseph, who's right in front of our broadcast
correct.
position, and she was in outstanding position to make that call.
Yeah, and she was supported by the goal judge.
Canterbury needs something in this final 30 seconds. This has been a great quarter for the Tridents. Saved by Lara Johns. Not the hardest one she will have had to have made at this tournament. So it's 6-4.
Oh, nice move, Millie Quinn. Draws the exclusion, spins Aggie Weston. Not easy to do. Ooh.
Shot clock down. Chance coming. Time expiring. Off the upright, flick back in. Oh, goodness. Well,
That was an exciting finish.
6-2. Let's have a look. Oh, who wants to be a coach? Who genuinely wants to be a coach?
So many chances.
Well, that's been a really good quarter, though, by the Atlanta City Tridents. It was 3-2 at the break. Now it's 6-2. We'll have a look at the goal scoring highlights from that third quarter, but Fraser Bickley now knows big ask, 4-goal deficit to overturn in 6 minutes of water polo.
Yeah.
They started off so strongly, they really were hanging in there, but the execution, Kurt, is what you have alluded to. And this was just a nice outlet and just
pass.
a very polished
and then
finish.
An excellent finish, absolutely. Beautiful shot, no angle, goalkeeper on the near side. Only really one place to shoot, she took it.
Let's see here, we see the nice outlet pass. This is just nice short passing, and again, another great shot.
Yeah, passes beat the goalkeeper.
Up and again, that one there. Nice move by Sophie Shorter-Robinson. And again, just the passing game, the execution, which was lacking a little bit by this very good Auckland City Trident side in the first quarter, has been evident in the last two. And they've got one more quarter.
Yep.
Which to hold on to this 4-goal advantage and become national champions of 2021.
Yep. After a tentative start, they've got themselves in the dominant position.
Do you sense they got a little bit surprised by the hurried way that Canterbury came at them? Do you think that was an element in that first quarter?
Oh, absolutely. A little bit of nerves. There was a few errors, more errors made in the first quarter than second, and then certainly very few errors by Atlantis in the third.
Sam Wiley drops the ball and it's picked up easily by Eve Weston, and Canterbury will get their first opportunity. With 30-second shot clocks. Got to take the most of the opportunities that will be afforded to them. Shot.
Outside shot, wide. And again, Millie Quinn away on counter-attack, straight away.
That's another great outlet pass by Lara Johns.
Yeah, that's better defence.
Jackson comes back now. Great shot, good
nice
save.
Nice shot by Bri Elliott. Tamsin Mills going to centre back. Playing an M zone, trying to set themselves up for a counter attack.
Turned
well
over.
picked off, Tamsin Mills.
Trying to work through here. There's Mills by the looks. No, excuse me, that was Moody. Here's Mills.
Yep. Nearly picked off by Sophie Shorten-Robinson. Good entry pass here. Unlucky by Abby Moody, holding Millie Quinn.
Straight away again. It's something that Atlanta City have done the second quarter on with the good recognition and the speed of the outlet coming from Johns. Here's Elliott again. That's it. Oh, another reverse there. Good pressure coming. Shorter Robinson. 15 seconds on the shot clock here. It's taken Canterbury a while to get to where they want to.
A little bit slow down the
fence.
pull. Millie Quinn with steal, and now Sophie Shorter-Robinson with a short lead.
Oh.
And that's a penalty. I think that's Tamsin Mills' third. Not sure.
Oh, gee, she has just stamped her name on this game. It has Millie Quinn. Here's the lady in question.
Puts away another penalty. 5 for the match.
7-2, 4:15 to go. You see it. Utilising, bouncing that ball off the water into that top right-hand corner. Tough. So a 5-goal advantage.
Yeah, with 4 minutes to go.
There's Eve Weston on the ball. And pressured by Jackson. McClure. And over the top.
Exclusion. Good work by Aggie Weston.
Out wide to the right. Weston looking to elevate there.
Oh, I think she wanted to shoot that.
Can control that ball.
And we got Aggie Weston inside the 2 metre. So a turnover.
Outside
and again, Millie Quinn away, and an excellent pass from Laura Johns.
Oh!
And off the crossbar.
Goodness gracious.
From Lara Johns. What a great pass.
I think it's great to be able to recognise, but not only is it the recognition, it's she's putting these things on a dime. Right for her teammates to swim onto. Not even to take any shortcuts to get to the ball. It's a turnover. 3:20 to go and 5-goal advantage, and very good through that first quarter and really hung in tight in the second, but now Canterbury just starting to fade a bit, and Trident's getting stronger. Nice work in there. Shorter
unlucky
Robinson.
there. Good move by Shorter Robinson, but I would, look to me like she lost a handle on the ball. It spilled away.
Timeout is it that's been called?
Yeah. 3 minutes and 1 second to go.
So just a bit of communication there. Go on. There's a little bit of confusion here. Just trying to sort out. Here's Fraser Bickley. Instructions.
Yeah, look for a quick counter goal. It's pretty much all or nothing. 3 minutes to go. They'll only get 4 or 5 possessions, and they need 5 goals.
There's Johns. The outlet again for Elliott. Come back to Broadmoor. They're looking at the options. Elliott up top.
And they're
Great
up.
save. And they're fighting and scrappy as Jackson.
Izzy Jackson working hard. Eve Gaff out. And the ball goes into the cage.
The exclusion for the keeper. It's 8-2.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. They'd done what Fraser Bickley had asked. They blocked the man down, the 5-on-6. Eve Weston was away. They just couldn't regather the ball.
On Batchelor. The finish. A little bit of a juggle. Got there in the end. So 2.5 to go. 6-goal advantage.
Oh, good post up. Nice play. Yeah. And timeout called by Canterbury. That's a nice pass. Good play by Aggie Weston.
As they head back to get some more instructions. Nice. A challenge at this time. It's trying to pull rabbits out of hats. It's tough.
I think you need a very big hat with 6 goals.
And you see the Trident still communicating. These headers say 2:23 on the clock. 8-2. The Auckland City Tridents in the blue, leading Canterbury with the Whitecaps. Quickly to Emma Bone. Fake. Weston, that's Eve Weston.
There's a good lane there on the long side. Cross cage.
Coming across. The option.
And again, Millie Quinn's away on the counter. Good work by Eve Gaff. Come out.
Hustling back to cover Quinn. Another great pass from Lara Johns. Trying to get in there is Weston. McClure, excuse me.
Ella Palmer at centre forward. Holding. Call on Eve Weston. Ella Palmer holding Eve Weston. Turnover.
Minute 40 to go on this one. It'll be the Atlanta City Tridents who will claim the national title of 2021. All trying to get a lead there, but turned over and picked off. And you just see the odd little show of frustration from Canterbury. Came out and they really stuck it to to Atlanta City, I should say, in that first quarter. Shook them up a touch. Then the Tridents came out to start that second. They're still close at half time, just 3-2, but since that point,
a dominant third quarter.
it's really set it up. Here is
good
Peary.
pass, Violet Peary.
Good save, Gaff. He's made some good saves, Eve Gaff.
Yeah.
Jeff looking for an outlet pass. It's a nice ball. Got nicely by Aggie Weston. Batchelor. Weston now getting that ball into McClure, been turned over.
Yeah, Millican with the steal.
There's a differential of around 21 seconds between the shot clock and the actual clock, but the Atlanta City Tridents can just roll out time if they want to. Doesn't look like they do though. Again.
Another exclusion. Now they're the same. Possession clock and game clock.
Lucy Hamilton. Lady excluded. Here's Broadmoor. To come back to Perry. Broadmoor again. Broadmoor.
Oh, good hand. Nice hand.
Work. There was Eve Weston trying to lob to the far post.
And that's it.
It's all over. They were challenged through a couple of quarters, but the class of the Atlanta City Tridents have shone through. They are the 2021 New Zealand Water Polo 18 and under national champions. They have beaten Canterbury by a scoreline of 8-2.
Yeah, strong performance. Strong back half of the game, in particular by Atlantis. Thought Canterbury came out, threw everything at them. Too much depth at Atlantis.
So now here come the coaches in.
Yep, nearly falling on the athletes.
I was about to say, she's been around long enough to know Angie Winstanley-Smith that was coming.
Yeah, meanwhile the other coaches are
walking
off.
You've got the glasses, so I think they're playing that particular card.
Nah, they've got it now. Could be a while. Could be a while. Look, I think that was an excellent performance by Canterbury. Fought really hard early on.
Well, they're not giving up without a fight. Just take it, just get in, take your beans. That's the way. So the winners, the spoils. We do have to credit though Canterbury. They came out, they tried something different. They really shook them up for the first.
Yep.
They say 2 and a bit. We can talk about the class of Atlanta City Tridents, but a gutsy wee effort from Canterbury, stepping up into the final. I think they were bronze medal match last year, if my memory serves, which isn't the greatest, to be fair, at the best of times.
Well, the Rangiruru girls played in the. They picked up the bronze medal in the New Zealand secondary schools this year, which is the first medal that Rangiruru girls have ever got, I believe, at national secondary schools.
Rangiruru, gee, you think Rangiruru, the first thing you think of is rowing. So
absolutely.
It's great again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that wonderful school's name, but different sport. There you see the camaraderie. It's always a good week. A few friendships I'm sure will be made over the course of the last few days.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll get some reaction shortly too from the victorious Atlanta City Tridents team. There you see Dave Mills, the manager, just coming through. It's a very good performance. So it is Atlanta City Tridents claiming the gold for the women. Seawolf claiming gold in the men. It's been a very, very good performance. And they have every right to be very, very pleased with that. We'll get some reaction there. You can see it goes Worthy getting ready for the post-match interview with the victorious team. Let's head over to Kurt Goldsworthy right now.
Jackson with us right now, victorious from Atlanta City Tridents. Dominant second half, but Canterbury threw everything at you in the first quarter.
Yeah, they went really hard in the first quarter. It was quite a shock. It was a good game.
Yeah, I thought the Western sisters worked pretty well. Emma McClure, Abby Moody on the other team, and Eve Gath played quite well in the goal for them.
Yeah, they were playing really well. Like, they've got so many strong shooters and their goalkeeper's really good, so we really had to work really hard to shut them down.
Yeah, Millie Quinn really came to the party towards the end of the game.
Yeah, she got like the first 4 or 5 or something. Yeah, she played amazing today.
What was the best thing about the tournament?
Playing with these guys, like, they're my team. I've played with them for years, and it was just a great way to finish my last age group nationals.
That's excellent. And what's next for you?
Hoping to go overseas for uni, so to America, so that's pretty exciting.
Excellent. Congratulations and well done, Izzy.
It is Izzy Jackson, who is the leader of an outstanding Auckland Tridents team that has been victorious on the final day, the final game. Canterbury, well, they should hold their heads high. They certainly gave it to them and came out. Been an absolutely outstanding day. Thank you so much for your company here on Sky Sport Next. It's been great to have the production work of the team at the stream shop as well. Director has been Dan, your camera, Tiger, Chris, Chantel, Brendan, all in attendance. It's been absolutely outstanding. We look forward to seeing you again on Sky Sport Next. On behalf of Kurt Goldsworthy, my name is Nigel Golden. We'll see you again soon. Mate wa.